What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? My name is Isaiah Coleman, and I am the curator of The Connected Man. And this is Fatherhood Fridays. And I got a good message for y'all. I'm excited to chat with you about it. And it's just around again, man. This might just be part two of presence. Let's just say this is part two of presence, man. I gotta share, man, my experience with my kids and my family when I'm present with them, when I'm aware, when I'm mindful, when I'm conscious, when I'm being with them, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. There's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. One thing, how I want to even just kick this bad boy off, man. I've been on this tip, right? An author, philosopher by the name of Eckhart Tolle. He has a book called The Power of Now, right? The Power of Now. And basically what he says is right now, in this very moment, that moment's gone, now we're in a new moment, that moment's gone, now we're in a new moment, that moment, and so on and so forth. But if you think about it, that's all we have. Like, think about that. Like, open your mind up a little bit. Like, now is the only thing we have. Like, everything that we have at this moment is all that we have, right? The future isn't here yet, and eventually the future will become the present. And the past has already happened, can't be changed. We can't do anything about it. We can use it to inform our present decisions. We can use it in that way. But outside of that, all we have is right now. And if you look at life through that lens of like, wow, like this is it. Like if there's something that I'm stressed about or overwhelmed about, and it's not until next week or next month or whatever the case, and you can't do something right now to help you maybe prepare for that moment in the future, then you have no business stressing yourself out or worrying or being overwhelmed about whatever that thing is that's days and weeks and months away. All you have is right now, right? So if you're a father, like, hear me on this. When you have that moment where you're in front of your children, you're in front of your family, and you have the power to directly impact, directly influence those people in your life that mean the most to you, man, cherish it. Cherish it, cherish it, cherish it. I used to complain about fatherhood, man, and all the responsibilities that it took to do it, to lead a household, to changing the diapers and feeding them and bathing them and dressing them and spending time with them. And I used to like look at it as like a dreary experience, man. It was rough early on, until I started really listening to this book. I listened to it on audiobook, and it changed my whole perspective. And granted, my perspective was already changing. I think this has just kind of helped me with that transition of looking at it as something daunting, and now looking at it as something as a blessing, and how grateful I am, how thankful I am that I have that opportunity to influence and impact somebody else's life. And somebody looks at me as a freaking superhero and a freaking just like the best person on this planet, right? I have the privilege of being a father of three young boys, and I grew up without my father. And to this day, as a man, I have so many questions. I have so many things that I wish I had, or I wish I learned much younger, and not had to go through some of the trials or some of the tribulations that I inevitably had to experience without a father being present. Because, moms are great, but there's only so much that moms can do. There's only so much. There's only so far a mom can raise a boy into manhood. And I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed and thankful that, today, as a 32-year-old man, I have the opportunity to have a relationship with my father. But it's different. It's different at this age, as opposed to, being in my boys' shoes, who are, basically 1, 2, and 3, right now, and they have me to look to. And I don't want to downplay that role. I don't want to minimize that role. I want to walk in that fully, and I want them to know that I got their back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do everything in my power to provide and to give and to love on them boys, man. So I say all that to say, on this Fatherhood Friday, that I encourage you as a pop, as a father, to do your absolute best to give your children, your daughters, your son, multiple daughters and sons, everything that they deserve, man. Everything that you didn't have, the opportunities, the experiences, the material things, whatever it is, the love, the presence, give them that, man. Give them that, man, because I can see it. I can feel it. I can feel what that void is like when you don't have it. And it's life-changing, man. It's life-changing. I know my fathers out there who are embracing it, are living it up and enjoying it, man, and appreciating it. So, say all that to say, man, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. This is Fatherhood Friday. Peace out.